Good morning, everyone. Thursday already. This week has flew in. Thursday. A wee water feature's on, which is good. I've been pottering about putting a few batteries in some of my wee lights this morning. I hope you're all doing good. I hope it's nice where you are. Last night I was very excited. I was watching SpaceX from Kennedy Space Centre, and I was feeling, good morning lovely Laura, good morning Dominic. I was so excited yesterday watching the astronauts. You're in Scotland too, Kim? Well, good morning to you. Ewan, hello. So my wee belly was all a flutter yesterday. It was all a flutter because I was watching Kennedy Space Centre. And I'm lucky enough, I've been there twice. I've been there, and each time I've been like a kid in a candy store, loving it. And yesterday I watched the astronauts getting ready. I'm still not too sure about their suits. Good morning, Cheyenne. I'm still not sure about their suits, so good morning, Mama Spoon. Oh, Joyce, isn't Joyce lovely, sending me all that delicious, tasty stuff. And, of course, all my American apparel, which I'll be wearing on, you know me. 4th of July is coming up and I'm going to be kitted out. Thank you very much. Yeah, so my wee heart and everything, my wee belly was all a flutter yesterday watching Kennedy Space Centre and watching the astronauts getting all their stuff. And the two guys that were the astronauts, their wives are astronauts as well. That's how I want to move to Florida. I wouldn't mind bagging an astronaut. Good morning, Sue. You know, an astronaut would be alright. I would love to just have free reign of Kennedy Space Centre and just be allowed to go wherever I wanted. Good morning, Gemma. Because I told you the story. Maybe you don't know this story, but I'll tell it again, right? One of the worst, good morning, Ra. One of the worst things you can say to me, really, is you're not allowed to do that or don't do that, right? Because that just makes people that are Scottish, you know, that just makes you want to do it even more. Good morning, Maya. So I was married when I went to Kennedy. So me and my ex-husband, the kids were with my mum and dad, and me and the ex-husband, we were at NASA. And we were at, see where the spectators sit, right, we were round about that area. And that overlooks the launch pads. But, yeah, oh yes, I'll be, see my makeup edition, it'll be red, white and blue. It will not because of the other team that's in Glasgow, because of the USA. Yeah, so there I was, Kennedy, right at the seats, but there was no launch getting taken off, so they had like a chain stopping you going through, but there was also a fence, right? There was a fence, and then it was like marshland. Oh, sweet Dominic. See, I don't give my address out to many people, I'm sorry. Hope you don't take offence with that, but there's only a few people I've gave my address to. So anyway, right, so I'm at Kennedy, and there's this fence, and there's a big sign on the fence saying, do not cross. Well, we can use deadly force, right? So that probably means you'll get shot or something like that. So that made me want to cross it even more. So I was saying to my ex-husband, I was looking about and I was saying to him, I would like to go somewhere where nobody else has been in NASA. You know, that would be a great thrill for me. You know, to think, I've been places in NASA that other people haven't, right? So I was like, I'm going to jump that fence. And he's going, don't you dare jump that fence. He says, if you jump that fence, they'll shoot you. I'm saying, they're not going to shoot me just because I jump a fence, right? Well, there's my meal guy. Hold on a second to close this door and get my meal. Because the dogs will go crazy. They hate the mailman. Right, we'll get back to the story in just a second. Right, you can see the mailman. Yeah. Thanks very much. There we are. Yeah, you can come out now. Yes. Yes. It was the postman. It was the bloody postman, wasn't it? There we go. Yeah, so honestly, so there I was in Kennedy and I was like, I'm jumping that fence. And I had actually, I think I had one leg over the fence. And my ex-husband said, if you jump that fence, I'm not speaking to you for the rest of the holiday. Good morning, ASMR Craft Videos. So I didn't jump the fence because I didn't want the rest of the holiday to be like a fighting. So I didn't jump the fence, but I was so tempted to jump the fence in Kennedy. So yesterday when I was watching them, the astronauts going about, I was like, oh, I wish I could get back there. Wish I could get back. But what a shame for poor Doug and Bob. Doug and Bob it was the astronauts. Got all strapped in and everything like that. They were all strapped in. And the launch got called off till Saturday because of the weather. So that was a shame. We never got to see it. But apparently they says when it does launch on Saturday, us people in Scotland will be able to see it. But as I said to my mum, all we would see would be a light. You wouldn't see like a shuttle. You wouldn't see a rocket. You'd just see a light in the sky, so you would never really know, would you? I'll be looking anyway on Saturday. I'll be looking. I think it's 3 in the afternoon, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, well, it'll be about 8, half 8 or something our time when they try again. But what a shame for the astronauts getting all suited up and everything like that, and they were saying cheerio to their wives and their wee kids and everything. I would love, see when I was watching I was thinking I would love that opportunity, but they're not going to send me up. They're not. And I did send an application form, I swear to God. Yeah, all dressed up, nowhere to go. And I'm still not sure ASMR Craft Video about their suits. I like the big bulky orange suits, you know what? I'm an old school astronaut, that's what I am. I like the old Saturn V rockets, the big bulky suits, that's my jam. See all this modern stuff. It's just, and even in there, what time is it here? It's 11 o'clock, well, 6 minutes past 11 in the morning. Yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about the suits. They're too modern. I want to wear the big orange one. That's what I want. There's my lovely open-minded. Yeah. But even in the capsule, it's all touch pads and all that. I like the knobs and the dials. You know, I like a knob or two. I do. I like knobs and I like dials. I feel like Mrs. Doubtwater should be doing this whole chat here this morning. I like that kind of thing in a shuttle. I think I should get in touch with that millionaire, or billionaire, sorry, guy. Elon Musk or something is his name, isn't he? He's just had a child and named it something no one can ever pronounce. Him, I think I should be having a word with him and telling him how to design. You know, tell him that he's designing the whole thing wrong. He should be designing it my way. Get the knobs back. Lots of knobs and lights. That's the way I want to fly when I go up. But I actually did send NASA a application form, I swear. And all I wanted was the refusal letter back. I should do that, open-minded. I just wanted the letter back because, one, I'm Scottish, right? And you had to be American, an American citizen. 2, yeah, that's his name. That's the guy's name there. Leah's got his name. 2, you know, I've got no grades really whatsoever. None, right? I'm not even going to kid on. I've nothing, right? And 3, I'm a mangled wreck of a woman. You know, I'm not in good physical health, right? So, you know, I didn't lie on the application form. I told them right there and then everything that was wrong. This was going back years ago, right? This was going back years ago. And I sent it, filled in the application form, you know. They were wanting to know about bachelor's degrees and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed, Ian, but safety first, I suppose. They've got to be safe. I haven't. I don't know what I done with my letter from NASA. I wish I still did have it, but I got a letter back from them, and they were very nice. They didn't point out the obvious flaws in me. They just said to me basically, "We're sorry, but you have to be a US citizen." And I thought that's very kind. They didn't go right into all the other stuff that was blatantly wrong with me, but that was it. I just wanted a letter. That's bad of me, I suppose, but I got such a buzz. I got such a buzz because it had NASA wrote all over the letter and everything. I thought, this is excellent. Not many people have got this. Not many people would actually do that and apply to be an astronaut, but I done it. They were very kind. They were very kind, and that's what they said to me. You know, they never pointed out the lack of qualifications or anything like that. That's the kind of thing I do. You know, people tell me not to do stuff, and that's what I do. I do it. I do it. Ah. Yeah, that was nice of them, right enough. You know, they sent it. They must have. They could have just binned it and not got back to me, but they got back to me, which was really nice, which makes me love NASA even more. But I would have, in all honesty, I would have absolutely loved to have been an astronaut. See if I was like physically fit, got good brains, and a US citizen, I would have loved that. But now we've got the European Space Agency, so you see, I could have been like Tim Peake. But then again, you know, I'm in no fit, no shape. But see if I was a billion multi billionaire, I would be asking for a wee ride in that shuttle up to the space centre. I would end up taking a panic attack because I've had a panic attack in an MRI machine before. See if they would have said to me, "Sure, you can be an astronaut," there'd have been no stopping me. I'd be there. It'd be me you would be watching getting strapped into SpaceX. For sure. For sure, they would want the first people to test that shuttle out would be me. Obviously. Mm. Oh. See, I keep myself amused with things like that. That keeps me amused. Doing stuff like that. But they were very, very kind. That was nice of them. But it was a fantastic place, Kennedy. Oh my God. Hi, little angel. I love your name. The first thing that you done, see the gift shop. I was in the gift shop for 2.5 hours and it felt like 5 minutes, I swear. I bought astronaut food to bring home. It was great. Yeah, it was fabulous. You just added hot water to it and there we go with a beef dinner. Good morning, lovely Arab. You know, I had a beef dinner. I had chocolate pudding. I had chicken and rice. Yes, this birdie's chirping. See, that's probably hear them better if I stop rocking this chair. Of course, they've stopped now. Now we're listening for them. I'll stop when they start again. But the first thing you do when you go on that tour is go to this hangar. In fact, I tell a lie. The first thing you do is you go to the control room. That was the old Apollo control room, and it still had like a simulation going of the moon landing and stuff like that. And it was great because it was all knobs and dials. We're getting back to the knobs and the dials. I love all that kind of stuff. Lights, all these panels were all lit up. It was great. And then you went to this big hangar and they had a full-size Saturn V rocket in it. On its side, like that. So see when you went in, see the size of the boosters, I can't even tell you how massive they were. Absolutely. You could have fit like, about 6 or 7 double-decker bus, just one round booster rocket. It's fantastic. And I got to touch a bit of the moon. They've got a bit of moon rock. Open-minded. Do you know what I was doing in Kennedy? This is the truth as well. See, this is how I get my kicks. I was hunting about the ground. See, when we were all, oh, there's Launchpad A and B and stuff, we're all pointing and taking pictures. I'm hunting about the ground, looking for a screw. See if I could find like a screw or a nut or a bit of wire. A bit of wire would have been even better, right? I'd took it and smuggled it and took it home, and I'd be thinking to myself, see this bit of wire, they could actually have maybe used wire similar to this in the shuttle. Right, it could have been wire for someone's car or something, you know, but in my mind it would be that wire that was used for the shuttle. Or the screw, that's the screws they use for the shuttles. That shows you, that just shows you. So, can you imagine me getting through security? Empty your pockets. Me empty my pockets. Oh, Ian. Well, do you know what I done? That well, there was two things naughty. Well, there's probably more than that, but this is another two things naughty I done. In there's the cases, I see it's got the moon rock in it, right? And it's only a little slot, and you've got to put your fingers in and up like that and round like this, and you can touch the bit of moon rock like that, and then you slide your hand down and out. Okay. So I'm looking about and putting my hand in, and I'm trying to see if a wee bit could come off that. That would make my absolute day. If a wee, never mind it be theft, right? That didn't go through my mind. I was thinking, see if I could get just a crumb off that wee rock there. That would be marvellous. I never, though, I didn't, right? So that was the first naughty thing that I'd have probably been kicked out for if they would have caught me. Second thing was they had the command module from Apollo 13. It was either Apollo 13 or Apollo 11. They had that next to the Saturn V rocket. But they had it put in plastic. There was plastic all around it, apart from one bit, and it was the handle. So you could actually touch the handle like that. It was like a door knocker, right? That's what it was like. It was like a handle like that. You could touch that. But I was putting my hand in like that and bending it, right down like that, to try and touch bits that no one else has touched apart from the astronauts. See, that's the madness. There you go. So, don't take me to Kennedy. That's the moral of this story. I know, I'm desperate for Arab to have a little baby. That's the moral of the story. Don't take me to NASA because I'm unpredictable, even to myself. Trying to prize up the moon rock. Ian, it must be. It must be. See if they tell me not to do it, that's it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it with bells on. But my ex-husband had to say to me, if you jump that fence, I'm going to be very angry the rest of the holiday. And I didn't want to ruin the holiday, so. But see if I was there with a group of my friends, and maybe if I had a little tipple or two, I'd have been over that fence. I'd have been over the fence picking plants. Picking plants and looking for bits of metal and stuff like that to glue in my journal. That's what I'd have been doing. I'd have been banned. The UK embassy would be on the phone because I'd be locked up. I'd been a place in NASA no one's ever been before. The jail. The NASA jail. I would have been. That's where I would have been. I wouldn't come up, you know, I was well and truly glued down this bit of moon rock. But you can imagine, now you understand why my husband and I are divorced. He's like, I've had enough of her. See her? You can imagine him, would you stop trying to prize that moon rock up? And I'd be going, shut up, do you know, here's a Scottish phrase for you, right? Keep the edgy, right? That just means look out for people, right? Make sure the coast is clear. We call it keep the edgy, right? So you can imagine me trying to prize this moon rock up and him saying, would you pack it in? And me saying, just shut up and keep the edgy, would you? As I say, I'm lucky. I'm lucky I'm still allowed back. Although if they see this video, NASA, it'll be an immediate ban. They'll have my face on posters. Do not let this lady in. I'd need to dress up as Mrs. Doubtwater. Open-minded. I would need to dress up as old Mrs. Doubtwater to sneak in. And even then, they're NASA, so they're pretty clued up. They'd probably think, that's a disguise that woman's wearing. Can you imagine it? See, that's how you... I know. That's how you shouldn't take me places. Oh, thank you so much for that, Leah. Everyone put a little hashtag in Leah. Thank you very much, Leah. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, so... But I would love to go back. I would love to go back. And see, I'm older now, so I'm not as scared of prison. Really. Prison doesn't frighten me anymore, so that's probably a bad sign. Oh, my iron brew. Thank you so much, Leah. There you go. So that's another insight to how my brain works. But, you know, I have actually come home with plants from the USA. I glued them into my book. I glued them into my diary. So I did, and I sellotaped them all down. So I've actually got books, and that's, you know, I would get arrested or something for that, I'm sure. But I was just going to play dumb, see if I'd get caught with them in my book. I would get, you know. It's not as if I'm planting them. I'm not planting them. Oh, the American snacks were lovely. I've still got loads of them in there. The marshmallows are great. And the crisps were... It was great because I've seen people eat the Cheetos and stuff like that, and I've always wondered what they taste like, so I never know. And the goldfish were my favourite. I loved the goldfish. I wish we had them. They were amazing. And they were light, crunchy taste. It's my craft video. Pretend we never heard that one, Blueberry. I'm not planting nothing. It's not that I'm planting. You know, everything gets glued in my diary. I've got stones that I found. Interesting stones. I've got a couple of pool leaves. And pool leaves was when I was swimming in the pool outside, and there was leaves in the pool. I called them pool leaves. I took a couple of them, but naughty. I'm naughty. That's the naughty. No, that's how they see you. Think, no, I'm not going on holiday with her ever. It's probably best. It's probably best. Ah. Yeah, and now you know how me and my husband aren't together as well. You know, he had enough of this whole package. Don't blame him. But on Saturday, I'll be watching again on Saturday, Bob and Doug. I'll be watching Bob and Doug again on Saturday. Isn't it amazing that his wives are astronauts too? That's fabulous. I bet they have some great conversations. I was thinking that. I was thinking, my God, their conversations would be completely over my head, but I bet you they'd be great. I'd love to hear them, but I would have no idea what they were saying. I would just be sitting going, oh, no. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'd be doing all that, and I'd have no idea what was going on. But I wouldn't let on. I'd be hidden on. I was braining, going, oh, what's a good point there? That's never thought of that point now. The whole time in my head, I'd be going, don't look daft. Don't look daft. Yes, they've rescheduled for Saturday. 3 something their time, so 8 something our time. It'll be. But you can imagine all the nerves that you must get, getting your suit and all that on and getting strapped in and everything. And then sitting for a couple hours and then getting told, that's it, we're pulling the plug. Shame. But it was great. It was great seeing all the commotion, because they never usually had that when it was the shuttle launches. You never seen up the gantry or anything like that. So it's great you're there. It's a great experience. But I was really, as I say, I was dead excited. My wee heart was racing and I was thinking, oh, I wish I was an astronaut. And then I was thinking, who am I kidding? I'd be, can you imagine? They'd be putting me in the caption, I'd be going, look, I've changed my mind, I've changed my mind, this is too much. Look, I just wanted a bit of wire or something, you know? And sit down, Linda. Strap yourself in. Oh no. I've changed my mind. No, don't blast off yet, don't blast off. That might happen. As I say, I've panicked in an MRI machine, you know, and they're probably more spacious than in the capsule. It was when I got the terrible boob MRI. I've had MRIs before that you lie in right on your back and it makes a hell of a racket. Bang, 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 bang. You put headphones on. It's a racket, right? So I was okay with that. But see, when they found that I had cancer and they were looking for the primary tumour, and the mammograms hadn't even picked up my cancer. So what they done was they put me. No, I know, but see, up in that space, can you imagine floating about? That'd be great. So they put me in this MRI machine, face down, right? And each boob was in a vice, is the only thing I can describe it, right? So one boob was doing one vice and they screw the boob in, and then the other boob's doing another vice and they're screwing the boob in like that. And I'm lying in the machine, my hands up there, I've got something injecting me. I'm holding a cannula of some sort, right? So they're injecting me with stuff while this is happening, so like that. And you've got to stay completely still. So I'm in the machine and I'm thinking, oh my God, and the knee, I go right in and I think to myself, oh my God, I'm starting to panic. And it took them half an hour to get me into position. I'm starting to panic here, I'm going to panic. And they were going, are you okay, Linda? And I'm going, no, really, I'm kind of starting to panic a wee bit now, I'm starting to panic. And she was saying, just look out the top. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm thinking to myself, kid on, you're on, I'm a celebrity, get me out here. Kid on, it's that. Kid on, it's I'm a celebrity here. You know, that's the way I get through it. I was kidding on it myself. I was on I'm a celebrity, get me out here, and I was on a trial. But I was all right, but I wasn't expecting the whole boob vice clamping thing. That was a new thing, and it wasn't good. so I was really kind of claustrophobic, because the first time in my life ever I've been claustrophobic, and I've had a few of the MRI scans, but that was, so I was like a Superman pose. With the boobs viced. You know, see some of the things I've had done to me. I should write a book, actually. I should. Don't know. See, everybody would think to themselves, my life's a lot better after reading some of the stuff I've been through. But that was a particularly bad incident right there. So I can only imagine me jumped into a capsule with the suit and the helmet and all that kind of stuff on. See, the suit doesn't look... See, I like the big bulky suits, I must admit. The big bulky suits I liked. Anyway, I think I'll wrap it up for today. And I'll be back tomorrow. Friday tomorrow. As I say, the week is flown in. The week is flown in. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.